This is Paul, the Air Force guy, coming to you from Beckley's Camping Center. Today we're going to talk to you about the Aliner Classic. Now I'm going to show you two different ways you can get this configured. So you have the one without the dormers, and then of course this one does have some dormers, and it will show you the spaciousness that adds to the inside. So now this particular one, you are going to have propane bottles up on the front and the battery. Of course, you can see you have locked storage doors, front and back, and you have a place where you can hang an outside grill. Notice how they were going to put the air conditioner and the refrigerator vents on the, as well as your water heater, on the off door side. See, you have the first thing you see here, the two black things. Those are the vents for the refrigerator. The little silver thing down below, that is going to be your furnace exhaust. Of course, this would be your air conditioning. You see, it does come with a cover. You're going to have your, this is going to be for your cable hookup. So your cable hookup, the 110 connection, that's 30 amp, where you can fill your fresh water tank. And of course, if you're hooking up with a water hose, you can hook there. And then of course, lastly is the water heater, which is back in the back. You see, of course, on the door side, you're going to have a little light, as well as 110 outlets. So let's take a look and see what it looks like when you come in. This is without dormers. So you can see you have the dinette booth up front. You see you have the nice little window there. Gives you a little bit of headroom if you're going to be sitting in closer. This is going to come with the three-way refrigerator. Of course, you see the furnace. Of course, your sink, the air conditioner, and of course the sofa, which turns into a bed in the back. Now, of course, this one also is equipped with the microwave. Now you can option that out, and that would give you a little more storage space. And then if you can option this with the stovetop, which you can take from inside to outside, or you could, if you want to just have an outside grill, you could do that as well. So you do have a little bit of storage up underneath the bed there. And on this side, of course, that's going to be your converter, which is going to be your breakers and fuses. So you have your 12-volt connection point, and of course cable if you do want to hook up cable. That's your LP leak detector down the bottom, and then of course over here, that's going to be the control for your furnace. So you can see, very well equipped, pretty spacious. This is as we're stepping up in size. Then of course they do all come standard with the fantastic vent fan, which is 12-volt power, and that does pull air through, does a wonderful job. So let's go take a look and see what the Classic looks like when you have the dormers. Now these are the soft dormers. You do have the hard dormers that are available as well, but that does add a considerable amount of weight. Of course, another color here. See how much more lighter it is in here. Much brighter. Still all the same equipment and options that were in the previous one we just came out of. But you can see how much brighter it is in here. Now the beauty of this, when you have the soft dormers like this, is the fact that not only do can you put it so you can look out, because it does have a little vinyl just like you'd have it in pop-up, but you can also take that vinyl down and have cross ventilation. And of course this dormer is more important up in the front, and the reason for that is this is by the dinette. So obviously as you're standing to get in there, you do have room, but also more importantly that you have more cross ventilation because you have two panels on either side of the dormer that you can open up. Of course, there is a light fixed up there, which will give you the light over the dining. The dining booth does break down to a bed as well. And of course, as I mentioned before, you do have the standard 12-volt fan. So just to recap, of course, you have the dinette booth in the front, the bed in the back, your refrigerator, of course, your furnace, air conditioner, and of course, this does have the microwave. So this is, one other thing this one does have is also the stereo, and the stereo is an option that you can get, and you can get it so that you can have outside speakers as well. And that will be make it a little bit nicer for you when you're camping. So those are the Classic by Aliner. So hopefully that was a little bit more brief way for you to look at them. Any more questions on the Aliners, whether it be the Classics or any of them, please do give Paul, the Air Force guy, a call here at Beckley's Camping Center. Thanks for watching, and we'll come back at you again soon.